Hi guys, I am doing my kind of week-in actual review of the Sigma brushes. Is it a week or 2 weeks? It might have been 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. I'm really positive. I did say that I was going to do a proper review once I tried them out, and I am a complete convert. When I show you the brushes, you will know I haven't washed them. I know I should have, but I haven't bought any proper brush cleaner yet, and I don't want to wash it with anything else in case I damage them, so I'm sorry for anyone that tells me if I'm not washing my brushes. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll get on with it. First and foremost, I will show you, I want to say my favourite brush, but I love them all. I really like this brush, which they are calling the large powder brush. It's an F30 brush. I really like it. It's so soft. I love the long handles. It makes such a big difference when you're putting the makeup on your face. It just feels nicer. It's just more aesthetically pleasing to put your makeup on with a longer handled brush, and I love it. And it's so soft and it's lovely. The one that I've used the least is this one, the Kabuki. I might use it. I might get more into using it, kind of to buff things in. But it's so soft. This is the softest one of them all, and I kind of don't want to ruin it. So if I put cream products on my face, I don't want to buff cream products in with this because it's just too nice. I know I could like buff like blusher. If I put blusher on with my big powder brush, then I could buff it in with this and like blend it out. But I just haven't really used it yet. I haven't used it yet. So if you were buying them individually, that's my least used brush. Well, actually, I don't know. I've used this a couple of times. I was really excited about this one. This was the one that I couldn't wait to get. But this I've used twice. Not because it's a bad brush, because it's not. And lots of people said to me, oh, there's this wrong with it and there's this wrong with it and I didn't like this and whatever. I don't see anything wrong with it. And it did put my, I was like putting on my foundation like this on my face and like stippling it around and whatever, and it put it on really nicely. If I was doing someone else's makeup, I would use this brush. But I just feel like I'm wasting my makeup on a brush. Fair enough, it probably sinks into my hands and I get it on my hands and it's wasted, but I put my foundation on with my hands and I don't see a problem with that. I don't see that I have to put it on with a brush. If I was doing someone else's makeup, then yes, put it on with a brush because it just is better to use and it's more professional, I suppose. But even if I was doing it with a friend, like you don't want, what if you had like slightly longer nails, or you don't want to get like scratch them, or I don't know, it's just, it just would be easier and nicer for them if you put it on with a brush. So I would definitely use this brush if I was doing someone else's makeup. Or possibly I may do some kind of tutorial for you guys of putting foundation on with this brush. Some other people might find that this is way better. With some foundations, this might work a lot better than others. Lots of people have told me that the Rimmel little matte foundation pot, that goes on a lot better when you put it on with a brush. So maybe I'll try that out with it. But for my matte foundation that I've got, and for my liquid foundations, my mousse foundation, I'm never gonna put that on with it anyway. But so far, I don't use it very often. So it is a good brush for putting foundation on. But my only reason not to is I just don't want to waste my foundation. I don't want to waste it on a brush. And that might just be like in my mind, but I just don't want to. So yeah, it's a good brush, but I don't use it very often. The eye brushes are fantastic. This is very, very similar to this one. I've had this one for ages. This one I got from Tesco like forever ago. And it's similar, but this one obviously is a little bit longer. This is just so much softer. I got this one from Elf. Obviously it's like a smaller version of it, which is nice, yeah, and it's kind of, I feel the powder coming off it because I don't wash my brushes, and it is nice. However, I did need to cut a little bit off it because there was like a sharp edge, so I've kind of lost a little bit of the brush. But this is just so much softer, and it's just nice. It is just nice. I'm sure you could find brushes that would work as well as this, but it's just nice. With these two though, I've never tried anything like these two that have worked as well. Cheap, expensive, nothing. I really like this blender brush, like just for blending your eyeshadow out, and gorgeous. I have once put a one kind of colour wash eyeshadow on with this and it was really, really nice. This is maybe my favourite brush for the eyes because you can put it in the crease, you can go under your eye, You could do your whole eyeshadow with this if you really wanted to, but I really, really like it. You could probably even do your eyebrows at a push with this brush, and probably it could be used as a lip brush if you wanted to wash it afterwards. But I really like this. This is my favourite brush, possibly my favourite brush, end of story, but I do love this brush. It's so soft on my skin, and I just love it. It's so nice. So yeah, that is my review of Sigma. I am quite excited to tell you whether or not these Sigma brushes last, because as I did in my last video, people have said that they don't. We'll see, because I'm going to be using these all the time. So if they don't last, then I will find out relatively quickly, because these are the brushes I'm using. I can't compare them to MAC. I've never used MAC, and to be quite honest, I wouldn't spend any more money on brushes that are better quality. I don't think that I need brushes that are better quality than this. Even if I was a professional and doing people's makeup all the time, if I had the entire Sigma range, I would not buy a MAC brush. Even if I didn't know, I would just buy Sigma, because I don't see how much better they could be than this. So if it is how long they last, then we'll see. But for quality and for how nice they are to handle, I'm never going to buy a MAC brush as long as these ones last nicely. So I will keep you posted on how well they actually do last, but providing they do, that's it. I'm a complete convert. I love Sigma brushes. I love how they are long handled. I know some people don't like long handles because you can't take them away with you and things like that, but I've got other brushes and I can find a place to put them when I travel. I just really like them. So yeah, same as I said last time, if you've got anything you want to share with me, if anyone's tried them, if anyone wants to try them, whatever, put it below. I love them, and I hope that they last. Yeah, I've got a couple of videos up today, so check those out, and if you're not already following my blog, I'll put the link below, because I've put lots and lots of posts up recently. I'm going to be doing a new makeup room / collection / storage video very, very soon, because it's like doubled since my last video, and the collections, like where I put things and stuff like that, has had to change because I've got nowhere to put everything, and it's not easy to get to places, so I've put some things on my desk again. So yeah, I will put that up probably today. Again, lots and lots of blog posts to look out for, and thanks for watching. Bye!